Yo guys, so in this quick tutorial, I want to show you how to make multiple leaderboards for your multiple hobbies. So this has been requested a ton, so I want to show you how to do it. So you're going to actually want to, firstly, of course, duplicate everything. So I'm going to select the two leaderboard parts, drag them over here, rotate them all around. There we go. So this is how it's supposed to look. And then we can also duplicate these and move them over just like this. So we're gonna have the start timer, which is gonna be start timer 2. We're gonna have the end part, which is gonna be end part 2. Then we are going to okay, so we are going to duplicate the leaderboard script and make this leaderboard script 2, for example. So in here, also in the data saving, you want to store multiple best times. So you can do like local best time 2, and then best time 2, and then personal best 2, just like this, and then best 2 underscore. So, just like this should make uh, a second number value inside of your player model thing. So if you go into players, you can see the one personal best, which is 1.066, and the second one, which is infinite, because I set it to math.huge, because it has no data yet. So, now in the leaderboard script too, well, basically, first off, in the best time, we're going to duplicate this and make this best time 2, because this is actually going to have a different, well, anyway, it's hard to explain. It's going to be a different, it's going to be a different, yeah, like, value. So just do the changes that I do. You can name it whatever you want, really, but make sure you, like, put the right names. So we don't need the normal leaderboard script. So you're also gonna want to need another screen GUI. So I'm gonna name this screen GUI timer GUI. Oops, that was not correct. And we're gonna duplicate it, timer GUI 2. So now inside of the text label, and we can actually make this text label stand out by adding a different color maybe. So I'm gonna make the text color to blue. So now if this is visible, you can see it's blue. So inside of the local script, this is basically same thing. You just gotta edit a few variables. So in this line, you want to make this the personal best 2 name that you have. Then this is normal, personal best, good. So basically, you want to then see. So this is the on start touched. So this should all work. And then over here, this should also work. And then over here, you just gotta make this start timer 2 and end part 2. But first off, you gotta make sure that on the start touched, you want to, well, you want to make sure that this text label is not visible. So we're gonna do script.parent.timer GUI dot text label dot visible equals to false, and then script.parent dot visible equals to true. This just makes it visible, and then we can actually put this into the same spot on the other script. So paste it in, but actually make sure that you replace this with a timer GUI 2 or whatever you named this, and then that should work as well. Now the leaderboard script is probably where we need to do the most changes. So we're going to rename this leaderboard part here to leaderboard part 2, of course, and then in the leaderboard script 2. This is the main leaderboard. I'm going to name this main leaderboard 2. I just put a 2 on everything else. I don't know why it works, I guess. And then everything here should work. And then leaderboard part, you want to make sure that this is leaderboard part 2 instead of leaderboard part. And then here, let me check. We need to put a 2 on here as well. And I think it already seems pretty good. So I'm just going to join the game and see if there's any errors. Also, quick note, I do not provide the code in the comments or anything. I don't paste this anywhere. Alright, good. So, you can see, this is the main obby where I'm already on the leaderboard. I'm going to try to, boom. You can see I don't appear on the other leaderboard. So everything still works. Now, I did have to recreate this whole project, so this is not the exact same on the other one, but I used the same code base, so it should work the exact same way. Now, if I touch this part, you can see this GUI disappears, and this GUI appears, which is a different color and has a different personal best, and as you guys can see, I now have 1.198. Oh, it does appear on there. We are going to need to fix that. But that's possible. So leaderboard part 2. Did I rename the wrong part or what? So in the local script, you actually from the timer GI 2, you want to make sure that this is actually best time 2 instead of best time. Mess that part up. It's not that big of a deal, honestly. So boom, we're back in, and let's see. Oh, exact same time. There we go. 1.081. Now I'm gonna do the same thing here. 1.132, and as you guys can see, it only appears on this leaderboard, not on the other one. And if I try to do it here again, you can see everything works just fine. So that's pretty much it for this video today. Hope you enjoyed. Yeah, you can see that again. Just gonna rejoin just to make sure that everything is working. Yes, my personal best is 1.081, and if I go here, it's in. Oh, I gotta fix that. But I think I already know why. So in the leaderboard script 2, no, actually in the data saving, I think. Yes. Here, on these ones, you gotta, of course, I don't know why I haven't realized this. You want to, over here, you want to copy this and make sure data store 2 and best 2. Actually, wait. I think you gotta make a whole separate, yeah, you gotta make a whole separate data store for this, obviously. So, data store 2, data store 2, data store 2, oops, data store 2, plr.personalbest2.value, and just copy this in here. That should work. Let's try this again. So over here, you can see these are still correct. I'm gonna go like this, works. I'm gonna go like this. Still says inf, so it's gonna update the leaderboard because it's a personal best. Boom, there we go. That works. If I try to rejoin the game, there you go. I've got 1.081, which 081 is correct. Over here, it's the same PB, but that would work. So, thank you guys for watching. Appreciate it. I did want to provide you with the part 5. I know it's been like over half a year, so I decided to just make another video. Hope this is still okay for you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Okay, so this is later me figuring out that I actually need to make an add-on to this episode because I basically forgot to make the admin panel compatible for both leaderboards. So I implemented the admin panel into the game. So if I join the game, I have the panel, I can open it, close it, everything works, and you can see I have this PV. It's the same one than on the other one, but if I enter my username, it's going to be removed, and my personal best is going to be infinite. There you go. You can see that. And yeah, we also want this to be compatible with the other leaderboard. So I used the exact same code base than on the episode with the admin panel. So if you've watched it, then good thing. If not, then you should watch it right now. It's a very good thing. So here we go. Replicate this. So this is the thing that we've made in order to remove the time, and this is the thing to just have everything perfectly set up. So you want to put this over here as well. For underscore common label in pairs, position labels do, and then just set the label as text to blank. And just put that on the start of the update leaderboard function. Then you want to, well, I've made the admin panel here. I can drag it to the starter GUI and open this up. So this is how it looks like. And I currently have the submit button and the username. I'm going to duplicate this, put it down here, and name it something like course or obby. And this is going to be placeholder text obby, just like this. And now we can make this invisible again, but in this submit button, well, first off, you have this removing time. You want to make like removing time 2 or something, or name it really whatever you want, just to make it different than the first one. Then go into the submit button local script, which submits the time. It's a pretty quick script. And over here, you want to over here. So we've got the user ID, and then before you fire the first one, you want to do if script.parent.parent.obby.text is equal to main. Then you can actually put this in there, and then else if script.parent.parent.obby.text is equal to main2, then, and you can also copy this, put it in here, but this is going to be the second remote event that you created, so removing time 2 in this case, and then it's right here. And then you also, in the leaderboard script 2, you want to make sure that you basically copy this code over, but oh, and over here, local players is equal to game get service players. So this is gonna work the same way, just you want to replace all the things. So leaderboard store, remove async, blah blah blah, and then plr.personalbest2.value, because it's the second leaderboard script and it works on a different well, for the different leaderboard. And then over here you can also put else script.parent.obby.text is equal to blank, and then script.parent.parent.obby.placeholder text is equal to, yeah, invalid obby. I guess Roblox knew that. And then you can test out weight, I don't know, like 5, and then script.parent.parent.obby.placeholder text is equal to obby. And yeah, let's test this out. So you want to make sure to put this back into the replicated storage. Actually, what I started doing is I usually put this into the server storage now, and in the leaderboard script where I put this into the, honestly, I think this should be in a different, I think this should be in a separate script. I'm gonna go into the data saving, put this over here, and also local players is equal to game get service players. So honestly, I think it just feels a lot more sorted if I just put this here. It's not really a data saving part, but I don't want to make a separate script for it, but it also doesn't fit in the leaderboard script. So let me just hit play. Oh yeah, and I forgot to modify it. So if you put it in the server storage, then instead of replicated storage, you want to do game get service server storage, and then wait for admin panel clone. So okay, wait, personal best is equals 0. It's not supposed to happen. Wait. So if I main, submit. Okay, it's removed. Can I, okay, no, that would be funny. Okay, boom. Now if I do main, so if I just go over here, you can see my PB is 1.048. If I put main 2, click submit, it's also going to be removed, but this one isn't. If I head over here, this one's still there. So here I can then get another personal best, and it's going to appear on the right leaderboard. Now one thing. What happened to the PB saving? Oh, okay, that seems to work now. Okay. Alright, yeah, that was it with the little add-on. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.